My name is Maxmoefoegames. Welcome to the video game channel. These are some games. I haven't played that one much. Final Fantasy 7. 9. Great game. Breath of the Wild, also a video game. I haven't played too much of that. Goose Game, a little overhyped for my taste. Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, that was a great bite-sized remake. I really did like that. I played that all the way through. Smash Bros, always come back to it. Luigi's Mansion 3, I've been playing lately. I've been trying to get back into games. Been Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield. We're going to load that up and we're going to check what it's all about. My Switch has a problem where it has to be connected online. I think it's because I had it in America. I don't know. But I'm back. What's up, guys? I do apologize for any of Maxmoefoegames fans that have been waiting a year or so. Let's do some gaming. I don't care what anyone says, right? I'm speaking straight facts. I'm going to pick English. We've got a Grookey, the chimp Pokemon. Grookey, when it uses its special stick to it's a stick. It's a stick. Just say what it is. He found a stick and he has a mental problem that he's grown an emotional attachment to the stick. Nothing wrong with that. You know, coping mechanisms are a thing. When it uses its special stick to strike up a beat, the sound waves produced carry revitalizing energy to the plants and flowers in the area. It's kind of cute. I guess it is a special stick. I think the soul energy comes from the monkey within. I don't think it matters what stick he's got. I'm letting him explore himself. A clever combatant. This Pokemon battles using water balloons created with moisture secreted from its palms. It's a Pokemon that wears cooking mitts that secrete water that it turns into water balloons. Okay. Yeah, I see right there. The secret agent Pokemon. It has many hidden capabilities, such as fingertips that can shoot water and a membrane on its back that it can use to glide through the air. So it's kind of almost flying type. It's got like a weird cape. I didn't notice that before. That's really cool, actually. I'll take him. Blipbug, the lava Pokemon. A constant collector of information. This Pokemon is very smart. I think Professor Oak f***ed up the data on that entry. Look at it. What a bunch of hogswash. All right, Dottler, the Redome Pokemon. It barely moves, but it's still alive. Great, another relatable Pokemon, am I right, guys? Hiding in its shell without food or water seems to have awakened its psychic powers. So it literally just did nothing at all. And evolution was like, I would love to reward that. Have sentience, please. Its natural enemies, like Rookidee, may flee rather than risk getting caught in its large mandibles that can snap thick tree branches. No! I didn't give him a nickname! I need to catch another one now. But I don't think it actually is nice. I don't really like it. Rookidee's data will be out of the Pokedex. It will bravely challenge any opponent, no matter how powerful. This Pokemon benefits from every battle. Even a defeat increases its strength a bit. Is that like lore, or is that an actual thing that happens if I use this Pokemon and it dies? Well, that's pretty cool. Smart enough to use tools in battle, these Pokemon have been seen picking up rocks and flinging them or using ropes to wrap up enemies. Ah, into BDSM are you, Corva, you nasty little bird? Corva Knight, the Raven Pokemon. This Pokemon reigns supreme in the skies of the Galar region. The black luster of its steel body could drive terror into the heart of any foe. Yeah, alright, Metal Pidgeot. Greedent, the greedy Pokemon. It stashes berries in its tail. So many berries that they fall out constantly. But this Pokemon is a bit slow-witted, so it doesn't notice the loss. It's a retarded squirrel. Ooh, look at him. His tail is like a Roomba or something. It's like brushing the floor as he walks. Aided by the soft pads on its feet, it silently raids the food stores of other Pokemon. It survives off its ill-gotten gains. It's an asshole. It's a little fucker. It's a dark type as well. That's awesome. It's like a little thief fox. Thievul. That is awesome. I think fox Pokemon have some good aesthetics. Look at his socks. He's still wearing his socks. He's got adult sockies on. Fox Pokemon. It secretly marks potential targets with a scent. By following the scent, it stalks its targets and steals from them when they least expect it. I don't know if I should be endorsing this Pokemon, but all right, do we have new data for these Pokemon on this game? If it remains still, it looks just like a real nut. okay, I might have to cop. It delights in surprising foraging Pokemon. So it's got a weird sick fetish where it likes to pretend to be a nut and then surprises Pokemon that are looking to eat nuts, I guess. It gets a sick, twisted gratification from that. Let's have a look at his data. It lives deep in forests. With the leaf on its head, it makes a flute whose song makes listeners uneasy. I also play the flute. Apparently, because this is a Pokedex, it doesn't know exact information. It's not a fucking electronic encyclopedia. It's not like it should know exact things about, but apparently the itch of its teething impels it to snap its jaws at anything in front of it. It sounds like a genetic mess. Awesome Pokemon. Dreadnor's data will be added to the Pokedex. Dreadnor, the bite Pokemon. With jaws that can shear through steel rods, this highly aggressive Pokemon chomps down on its unfortunate prey. The cruel Pokemon. Don't be fooled by its gorgeous fur and elegant figure. This is a moody and vicious Pokemon. This Pokemon is very popular as a herding dog in the Galar region. As it runs, it generates electricity from the base of its tail. It excels at digging holes. Using its ears, it can dig a nest 33 feet deep in one night. What a feature. Pretty sure he's gonna evolve. The way it brushes away grime with its tail can be helpful when cleaning. Why does it try to, I feel like this game uses so many words to say such little nothing. The way it brushes away grime with its tail can be helpful when cleaning. The way I bite and chew an apple can be helpful when eating the apple, but its focus on spotlessness can make cleaning more of a hassle. Shut the fuck up. If exposed to moonlight, it starts to move. Good work, Oddish. It roams far and wide at night to scatter its seeds. I'm happy with that. And we're learning so much about all the Pokemon in the Galar region. Wingle. It makes its nest on sheer cliffs. Riding the sea breeze, it glides up into the expansive skies. Which was the Pokemon you would most like to remove from my party? We'll go over that in just a second. Pelipper. It is a messenger of the skies, carrying small Pokemon and eggs to safety in its bill. So it's like a stork. I love how it doesn't have legs or knees. It's just got feet. Or maybe it's like a penguin. You know, penguins actually have knees. Fun fact, penguins have knees. The El Spider Pokemon. What the f does that mean? Is that Spanish? What? Galvantula, the El Spider Pokemon, okay? It launches electrified fur from its abdomen as its means of attack. Opponents hit by the fur could be in for 3 full days and nights of paralysis. The Pokemon world is a scary place, kids. They've got these things roaming around. Forget Australia. It's the Pokemon world that you don't want to travel to. I will continue doing that. I was wondering if that was getting annoying or not. Electrax data. It stores static electricity in its fur for discharging. It gives off sparks if a storm approaches. While young, it has 6 gorgeous tails. When it grows, several new tails are sprouted. Got ourselves an ice cream from the dairy. Puff, puff, puff. Level 45. We're heading to the 50s. Vanillish. Or vanillish? Vanilla Ice, the icy snow Pokemon. By drinking pure water, it grows its icy body. This Pokemon can be hard to find on days with warm, sunny weather, because all of them are melted and dead. Delibird's data is added to the Pokedex. Whoops, I skipped it. Baltoy. It moves while spinning around on its single foot. Some Baltoy have been seen spinning on their heads. What is this? Let's see. What? It's just a fucking Dwebble! I fucking know. Dwebble. The rock-in Pokemon. When it finds a stone appealing, it creates a hole inside and uses the stone as a fleshlight to put its crab cock and balls. This Pokemon fucks the rock until its dick falls off. That's how they form other Dwebbles, I think, because they're asexual. Something like that, I read. Golett! The automaton Pokemon. They were sculpted from clay in ancient times. That sounds like the story of the Jewish clay goblin. No, wasn't there like a Jewish golem that was crafted from clay to protect the Jews or something? Oh shit, sorry. I was reading the Galarian entry. Here's the normal Pokedex entry. that I've just stumbled across. Golett, the automaton Pokemon. They were sculpted to protect the Jews. Wow, that is some good lore.
Dream Eater Pokemon! Late at night, it appears beside people's pillows. As it feeds on dreams, the pattern on its body give off a faint glow.
Cool. They say that it stays still and quiet because it is seeing both the past and future at the same time. That sounds awesome. Mystic Pokemon. They should hack this Pokemon's brain open. I want to do science on you. Testing on animals, bad. Testing on Pokemon, good. Nice. Its fluffy fur is a delight to pet, but carelessly reaching out to touch this Pokemon could result in painful retaliation. Yeah, from its gigantic mother. It lives on snowy mountains. It sinks its legs into the snow to absorb water and keep its own temperature down. It's like a walking mountain tree. Egg? It looks like an egg. Ooh, a bomb to snow. The Frost Tree Pokemon. If it sees any packs of Darumaka going after Snova, it chases them off, swinging its sizable cock like a hammer. That's disgusting. I don't know how they're able to put stuff like this in the game. Am I playing like an altered version? Catch them all! Gotta catch them all! Pokemon! Any minute now. He's a Pidgey Pokemon. He'd have to be. Level 15. It can be found near the sea. The large pincers grow back if they are torn out of their sockets. This game is fucked up. Is it just me or have they really pushed the boundary with some of these Pokedex entries? This Pokemon lives in cold water. It will leave the water to search for food when it gets cold outside. Who wrote these? Ah, we didn't have a Quagsire. Awesome. Quagsire! The water fish Pokemon! How the fuck is that a water fish? Isn't he like an axolotl? That is not a water fish. It has an easygoing nature. It doesn't care if it bumps its head on boats and boulders while swimming. Yeah, I think typically if you want to take care of a brain, you have to have one. Tyrogue. It is always bursting with energy. To make itself stronger, it keeps on fighting even if it loses. Can I just put in a bunch of Chinese letters? It chooses a Pangoro as its master, which is the older evolution, the big panda, and then imitates its master's actions. This is how it learns to battle and hunt for prey. The members of the trio spend all their time together. Each one has a slightly different taste in nectar. Can they detach or anything like that? They're not really a trio. It's more just like one Pokemon with, what do they got, like 3 brains? Bronzong eats lots of hamburgers. That doesn't sound right. Wait, doesn't even look like it has like a... Okay, let's do... No. Good. Funny? Okay, let me try again. Some believe it to be a deity that summons rain clouds. When angered, it lets out a warning cry that rings out like the tolling of a bell. Very spooky. Now shut the fuck up. Ralts data. Yes, it is highly attuned to the emotions of people and Pokemon. It hides if it senses hostility. Then why didn't it run away when I just came to bludgeon its skull? Thought it could take me, huh? I didn't realize Ralts had 2 legs. I thought he just was wearing like a skirt. He's got like a put area. Look, I'm curious. It's because it's such a creepy Pokemon. The balloon Pokemon. Perhaps seeking company, it approaches children. What did I tell ya? That's just what I told ya. However, it often quickly runs away again when the children play too roughly with it. Yeah, you're just getting called pedo. Nope. Well, don't add that kind of lore to the Pokemon and I won't have to call him that. Anchors itself in the ground with its single leg. What is today's obsession with legs? The Cotton Bloom Pokemon. The seeds attached to its cotton fluff are full of nutrients. It spreads them on the wind so that plants and other Pokemon can benefit from them. What a good fella. What a good little guy. Damn, Craig. It nimbly dashes about to avoid getting pecked by bird Pokemon that would love to make off with its small, nutrient-rich storage ball. Never mind, it's not a twin, it's a storage ball. Timpole as well. Graceful ripples running across the water surface are a sure sign that Timpole are singing in high-pitched voices below. Duskull. The sex offender Pokemon, not allowed within 600 yards of a school. If it finds bad children who won't listen to their parents, it will commit a crime. Yeah, I don't know if I want to keep that Pokemon. Dusclops, the Beckon Pokemon.
Its body is entirely hollow. When it opens its mouth, it sucks everything in as if it were a black hole.
That sounds like Chad, because he's so fat and eats so much food. Its whole body is composed of muscles. Even though it's the size of a human child, if that's not creepy enough, it can hurl 100 grown-ups. It's just... I feel like when they design Pokemon, they're like, yeah, this just random arbitrary number. Machop, it could pick up 100 adult humans, yeah? Put that in the Pokedex. Sounds good. Definitely. Gengar, the shadow Pokemon. On the night of a full moon, if shadows move on their own and laugh, it must be Gengar's doing. That's, again, that is a terrifying entry. AKA worthless Magikarp equals 4 XP. Here we go. It is virtually worthless in terms of both power and speed. The double whammy. It is the most weak and pathetic Pokemon in the world. Okay, that is the cruelest Pokedex entry from any of the games that I've seen for Magikarp. Surely no other Pokedex entry is that cruel. Octillery. It has a tendency to want to be in holes. Don't we all? I don't think the rest of that's important. We've reached peak Pokedex entry there with the first half. Sizzlyp. It stores flammable gas in its body and uses it to generate heat. The yellow sections on its belly get particularly hot. Ooh. I feel like this Pokemon would be forced into like restaurants and shit. Like you just chain them in the kitchen, you know? Flip them upside down, chuck a couple of pots and pans on their little yellow spots. Don't have to pay a gas bill. Plus, it has a fire mustache. So that's kind of epic. But I feel like a kid again, you know? I'm not connected to the internet. I'm not reading the magazines. I'm up late at night under my bed sheets, playing on my Game Boy Color with a torch flashlight. Most of its body has the same composition as coal. Okay, so they burn these things to make power. I think that's the evil plot in the game. Fittingly, this Pokemon was first discovered in coal mines about 400 years ago. That sounds almost rude. Charcoal. It forms coal inside its body. Coal dropped by this Pokemon once helped fuel the lives of people in the Galar region. Colossal. It's got a ton of coal and he's gigantic. Okay, he's kind of like more of a dinosaur now. At least he has legs. Can't refer to him as the Coal Train anymore. Colossal. Colossal is crazy. It's usually peaceful, but that is not peaceful. That is not a peaceful Pokemon. Look at that Pokemon. It's usually peaceful, but the vandalism of mines enrages it. Offenders will be incinerated with flames that reach 2,700 degrees Fahrenheit. Let me just convert that to my superior Australian Celsius brain. Almost 1,500 degrees Celsius. Yeah, that should be hot. He's cooking. Colossal be cooking! Oh yeah, that's right. I caught a Dugtrio as well. The Mole Pokemon, a team of Diglett triplets. It triggers huge earthquakes by burrowing 60 miles underground. And Roggenrola, it's as hard as steel, but apparently a long soak in water will cause it to soften a bit. That sounds like torture. Well, Timber! It loves helping out with construction projects. It loves it so much that if rain causes work to halt, it swings its log around and throws a tantrum. Spoilt little brat. Look at the vein pulsing in the side of its head. Disgusting. The muscular Pokemon. Yeah, the muscular Pokemon. It shows off its muscles to Machoke and other Gurder. If it fails to measure up to the other Pokemon, it lies low for a little while. Yeah, it basically goes to the gym to take some mirror pics, and if it's not the biggest one there, it takes a hit to its ego. It's just carrying around a fucking piece of man-made iron. Or is that a girder? Is that what that's called? The Soundwave Pokemon. After nightfall, they emerge from the caves they nest in during the day. Using their ultrasonic waves, they go on the hunt for ripened fruit. That's so awesome. They eat fruit. Arrokuda. I like the little swirly thing on his cheek. The Rush Pokemon. If it sees any movement around it, this Pokemon charges for it straight away, leading with its sharply pointed jaw. It's very proud of that jaw. Yes, he looks very proud. He also looks like he doesn't have a whole lot of brain cells, but he looks fast. Okay, that is a cool name, Barrascuda. Look at its tail rotating. This Pokemon has a jaw that's as sharp as a spear and as strong as steel. Apparently, Barraskewda's flesh is surprisingly tasty too. Alright, well, they've outright just done it. Sword and Shield has gone ahead and made a Pokedex entry which just straight up implies that people eat Pokemon. I know it's always been up for debate and the anime is a little off and on about it, but this just straight up says that people eat Barraskewda. Probably on a skewer with vegetables. Gonna tell me anything? No. It does not. I don't think I've read that before though. It loves to collect shiny things. If it's in a good mood, it might even let its trainer have a look at its hoard of treasures. I have to use Meowth. It hoards useless garbage just like me. I think we're gonna bond over that. Does it say specific things about Galar region? Some sort of crazy Viking Pokemon. That's a cool Pokemon, I like it. Steel, it's just straight steel type. What appears to be an iron helmet is actually hardened hair. This Pokemon lives for the thrill of battle. The thrill of battle. It loves to maim and kill other Pokemon. Let's not beat around the bush, boys. No, we did not. Finally, a new Pokemon. Is he Milcery or Milcery? Because obviously he's like milk. He's cream. Milcery, the cream Pokemon. This Pokemon was born from sweet smelling particles in the air. Its body is made of cum. Disgusting. Pumpkaboo. When taking spirits to the afterlife, okay, that's a loaded intro. Large Pumpkaboo preferred the spirits of adults to those of children. I'm telling you, this game is absolutely full of fucked up Pokemon entries. Pikachu. Pikachu that can generate powerful electricity have cheek sacs that are extra soft and super stretchy. Pikachu's sac is very stretchy. That's cool. Eevee does have its own Dynamax whatever form. Eevee, the evolution Pokemon. It has the ability to alter the composition of its body to suit its surrounding environment. The more you know. I'm keen to find out a little bit more about this Pokemon. Applin, the apple core Pokemon. It's a dragon type. Dragons, boys. Notorious for slow leveling, slow evolution. Very, very strong Pokemon though. Grass Dragon! That's awesome. It spends its entire life inside an apple. It hides from its natural enemies, bird Pokemon, by pretending it's just an apple and nothing more. Well, there you go. It wasn't the prey thing. It is literally hiding from its predators. It's a shame if any of the birds around here enjoy apples, though. Apple. It's Flapplejack. Flapple's data will be added to the Pokedex. The Apple Wing Pokemon. It ate a sour apple and that induced its evolution. In its cheeks, it stores an acid capable of causing chemical burns. It's quite fitting that it's in the Galar region based on the UK then. There's a lot of acid attacks in the UK, isn't there? I really like that. Yeah, see? The cotton candy Pokemon. Swirlix. It eats its own weight in sugar every day. If it doesn't get enough sugar, it becomes incredibly grumpy. Yeah, hashtag relatable. Very epic, Nintendo. Dewpider, the water bubble Pokemon. It forms a water bubble at the rear of its body and then covers its head with it. Meeting another Dewpider means comparing water bubble sizes. All right. Does that mean all Dewpiders are males, or do the females also have a cock measuring contest? All right. The patient Pokemon. It hates light and shock. If attacked, it inflates its body to pump up its counter-strike. That's more reason to believe that the whole body is just a decoy. Borg can't really handle himself just yet. It actually says Galarian form there. I didn't notice that before. The wild duck Pokemon. The Farfetch'd of the Galar region are brave warriors, and they wield thick, tough leeks in battle. Awesome. And he's a fighting type. He's a bird that is just a fighting type. That is so strange. No! I skipped its Pokedex entry! No! Scraggy, the shedding Pokemon. If it locks eyes with you, watch out. Nothing and no one is safe from the reckless headbutts of this troublesome Pokemon. I wouldn't call it troublesome. It would just kill you. There's so many entries that I'm just like, yeah, that's gonna cause people murder if that was a real thing. If it locks eyes with you, it will kill you. It's the trap Pokemon. Galarian form, I knew it. I've never seen anything or heard anything. It still keeps surprising me, the shit that I haven't seen anywhere. And I'm being surprised while still playing this game this late after the game's come out. Stunfisk, the trap Pokemon. Living in mud with a high iron content has given it a strong steel body. So it's just been living under the mud, and now it's got like this trap steel component to it with a Pokeball like lure on its mouth. Shuckle. It stores berries inside its shell. To avoid attacks, it hides beneath rocks and remains completely still. He is Bug Rock type. I don't remember that. Bug Rock? What? How is that a bug?
Whiscash, the Whiskers Pokemon. It makes its nest at the bottom of swamps. It will eat anything if it is alive or even dead. It has been known to eat children that have fallen in the swamp. Wow.
Shellos, fun fact! Shellos fact! Shellos has 2 forms. Shellos, the sea slug Pokemon. There's speculation that its appearance is determined by what it eats, but the truth remains elusive. Oh, I thought it was if it was male or female. Wait, it says East Sea. I think maybe it depends what sea you catch them in, the East Sea or the West Sea, something like that. Maybe? I don't know. Who gives a shit? He's not a Galar Pokemon. The Turntail Pokemon. It's nature's cleaner. It eats anything and everything. Hashtag relatable Pokemon moment, including garbage. Never mind. I don't eat garbage, guys. I promise. And rotten things. Okay, maybe that. The ground near its nest is always clean. The two-handed Pokemon. After 2 Binnacle find a suitably sized rock, they adhere themselves to it and live together. They cooperate to gather food during high tide. What happens when they want a divorce and the marriage isn't going so well? They're just stuck in a rock together. Impidimp, the Willy Pokemon, the wily Pokemon. Impdick, the Willy Pokemon. Through its nose, it sucks the emanations produced by people and Pokemon when they feel annoyed. It thrives off this negative energy. Good for you, Impidink. Good for you, Dicky Ficky Fripp. Good for you, Imp Dick. Good for you, fucking dump truck. Good for you, Dinkle fuck. All right, let's see what the Pokedex says. Morgrem, the devious Pokemon. When it gets down on all fours as if to beg for forgiveness, it's trying to lure opponents in so that it can stab them in the back and kill them with a knife. It will then try to uproot and remove the opponent's bones. It will fashion these bones into more knives for future attacks on other opponents. Some Morgrem are known to have a collection between 6 and 10 bone knives. Man, that is scary. I don't like the sound of that. That would be another one, another good one to catch. It's a psychic Pokemon. I think it evolves twice from its starting level. So it has 3 forms. Hatchrim. No matter who you are, if you bring strong emotions near this Pokemon, it will silence you violently. I've actually read this before because it went semi-viral on this person's Twitter who was trying to cancel the Pokemon. Someone was legitimately being like, this fantasy 3D model in a children's game will beat the fuck out of you if you try to lean on it, if you want a shoulder to cry on. If you try to tell it anything, you try to console in this Pokemon, you try to tell it how your day was, it will kill you. Throw, the Judo Pokemon. It performs throwing moves with first-rate skill. Over the course of many battles, Throth's belt grows darker as it absorbs its wearer's sweat. That's disgusting. Why do you have to try to make like a parallel connection to the real world? Like, oh, it's earning its black belt. But really, it's like, no, it's just being drenched in sweat. It's fucking disgusting. You Pokemon make me sick. Sork's data will be out. We haven't got a Sork yet. Sork, the karate Pokemon. If you see a Sork training in the mountains in its single-minded pursuit of strength, it's best to quietly pass by. Yes. Coughing, the poison gas Pokemon. Its body is full of poisonous gas. It floats into garbage dumps, seeking out the fumes of raw, rotting trash. I feel like all these Pokemon though, you know. Oh! Such a cool Galarian Pokemon. The poison gas Pokemon. Wheezing! Wheezing. Oh god. Fuck. This Pokemon consumes particles that contaminate the air. Instead of leaving droppings, it expels clean air. There you go, guys. Anytime you take a deep breath in the Galarian region, you're inhaling wheezing piss and shit. That is literally, that's what's happening. You're getting a big fat lung of wheezing piss and shit. It's filtered though. It's not really, you know, that's cool. This Pokemon is good for the ecosystem. Good boy, Wheezing. The environment thanks you. He calls it Pokemon Candy Floss. There's literal Candy Floss Pokemon in this game and you call it Cottony Candy Floss? Oh yeah, it's fairy type, and it's a cotton puff Pokemon. My mistake! It shoots cotton from its body to protect itself. If it gets caught up in hurricane strength winds, when does that happen? I guess in Pokemon battles. It can get sent to the other side of the earth. Okay! What? Ah, the Spikes Pokemon. Strong, but not too bright. This Pokemon is retarded. Why would it say that? Rhydon, the Drill Pokemon. It begins walking on its hind legs after evolution. It can punch holes through drywall when it gets upset. Cubchoo, the Chill Pokemon. He chill. When this Pokemon is in good health, its snot becomes thicker and stickier. It will smear its snot on anyone it doesn't like. Disgusting. Data will be added to the Pokedex. The Freezing Pokemon! It swims through frigid seas, searching for prey. From its frozen breath, it forms icy fangs that are harder than steel. Yeah, alright. I don't like the sound of that, because I spend so much time pissing around catching Pokemon. The Scorpion Pokemon. After burrowing into the sand, it waits patiently for prey to come near. This Pokemon and Sizzlyp share common descent. Awesome. Sneasel. Its paws conceal sharp claws. If attacked, it suddenly extends the claws and startles its enemy. Mimikyu. The Disguise Pokemon. It wears a rag fashioned into a Pikachu costume in an effort to look less scary. Unfortunately, the costume only makes it creepier. What a fucking idiot. Jellicent, the floating Pokemon. This Pokemon floating. Marini. The first symptom of its sting is numbness. The next is an itching sensation so intense that it's impossible to resist the urge to claw at your skin. Why have I never seen this Pokemon in those lists of fucking horrifying Pokedex entries? An itching sensation that makes you want to claw your skin off. Like there's little ice bugs crawling underneath your skin. You just need to get them out! Pokemon needs to make an official adult horrifying something, some piece of official media. Okay, it's just giving me the Pokemon. Well, there we go, boys. I think, well, at least for now, I'm going to raise that. That is very strange. You know what why is the thing on its head moving? Electric poison? This game it's got some weird shit in it. It's a baby Pokemon. Oh, it actually is a baby Pokemon. That's why it looks so strange, I think. It stores poison in an internal poison sac and secretes that poison through its skin. If you touch this Pokemon, you will die a terrible death. Man, that sucks. I love how it only has 2 toes on each foot. It looks like a Neopet. I'm raising that. Toxtricity's data will be added to the Pokedex. Okay, the amped form punk Pokemon. So it is like a punk rocker with a guitar stomach. Wait, amped form? Does that mean he has another form? When this Pokemon sounds as if it's strumming a guitar, it's actually clawing at the protrusions on its chest to generate electricity. That is disgusting. I'm putting you straight in the box. Okay, finally, he's no longer a baby. He can learn some good moves. The Sand Snake Pokemon. As it digs, it swallows sand and stores it in its neck pouch. The pouch can hold more than 17 pounds of sand. Man, real gamers eat sand. He's eating sand. I actually told Susan Wojcicki to eat sand. Oh, what? I thought that was an electrode or something. Who's that Pokemon? All right, Sandaconda, the sand snake Pokemon. When it contracts its body, over 220 pounds of sand sprays from its nose. If it ever runs out of sand, it becomes disheartened. It's literally a gamer. It eats sand. I'm going to call it Fruit, the sand snake. I don't know anymore. I've lost it. I think I've lost it. And they turned him into the Pokemon we now know and love. Love. I use love very loosely. The Iron Ant Pokemon. They lay their eggs deep inside their nests. When attacked by Heatmore, they retaliate using their massive mandibles. I feel like I've read that recently enough. Have I already got a Durant? The Generator Pokemon. When spread, its asshole opens up and charges copious amounts of electricity. Wow, that's so epic. That's cool. That's so cool. The trade is completed. I'm pressing the Y button. Let's see what we got by throwing away another Yamper. All right, here it is. Flygon! Awesome! I have the superior version, Flygon. I have Flapple. Your yesterday's news, brother. The Mystic Pokemon. This Pokemon hides in the heart of sandstorms it creates and seldom appears where people can see it. The Tusk Pokemon. These Pokemon nest in the ground and use their tusks to crush hard berries. Crushing berries is also how they test each other's strength. Pretty piss poor dragon Pokemon. Crushing berries? Seriously? That's your test of strength? That is pathetic. The Spirit Pokemon. A clay slab with cursed engravings took possession of a Yanmask. What is that lore? What does that even mean? I am pretty much correct when I said it just stepped in wet cement. It's basically saying a house brick, a cursed house brick, came in contact with a Yanmask, and now we've got a new one. Yep, Galarian Yanmask. There you go. I like that. Gramockles. The Sword Pokemon. Honedge's soul once belonged to a person who was killed a long time ago by the sword that makes up Honedge's body. So there was a ton of these that died in an old war back when people were using swords and shields, I guess, which is why he fits quite into this game, even though he is an older Pokemon. And of course, he is fittingly steel and ghost type. He is a possessed inanimate object. It's kind of cool, actually. Pokedex entry. Yep, that means I don't have it. Here we go. Ponita, the unique horn Pokemon. Its small horn hides a healing power. With a few rubs of this Pokemon's horn, any slight wound you have will be healed. Well, that sounds like everyone should have a Ponita. Are they employing these things in the hospitals? Fuck Chansey off. Get a bunch of those around. Mr. Burns. The Illuminating Pokemon. Its flickering spores lure in prey and put them to sleep. Once this Pokemon has its prey snoozing, it drains their vitality with its fingertips. That also sounds like just murder with extra steps. Morpeko, the two-sided Pokemon. Sounds like my ex-girlfriend. Am I right, fellas? As it eats the seeds stored up in its pocket-like pouches, this Pokemon is not just satisfying its constant hunger, it's also generating electricity. The more you know. Think I've seen that Pokemon. For Link, the Formation Pokemon. 5 of them are troopers and 1 is the Brass. The Brass's orders are absolute. I don't understand. How can you separate them and catch them individually? I guess it's like Execute, right? They can't be broken up. They're just a formation. The Worm Pokemon. It spits out thread imbued with a frigid sort of energy and uses it to tie its body to branches, disguising itself as an icicle while it sleeps. Very cute. I forgot to read the entry for Dreepy, so I'll do that now also. Clobberpuss, the Tantrum Pokemon. It's very curious. I thought that said it's very cringe. It's very cringe. It posted many cringe. And it has going to losing subscriber. It's Gug? Oh, I think it's called Gug. You ever read the books Gug? Good kids books. I remember reading those when me was child. Gug book. There's no Gug book. What the fuck's the card's name? Grog. It's Grog. Grog. You guys go Gug? You know Grog? These are kids' books that I used to read when I was a little baby boy. Grog. Good fella. Grapploct, the Jiu-Jitsu Pokemon. A body made up of nothing but muscle makes the grappling moves this Pokemon performs with its tentacles tremendously powerful. That sounds terrifying. Can we just call it hentai? Is that analogy anything? No? Alright, Walmart, the ball whale Pokemon. It shows off by spraying jets of cum from its nostrils and above its eyes. It eats a solid loaf of bread every single day. Well, that's alright. You should support your local baker, you know? Ice Chunk Pokemon. They chill. They're chillin'. They're just, he do be kind of chillin' though. They chill the air around them to negative 150 degrees Fahrenheit, freezing the water in the air into ice that they use as armor. Okay. He was caught, yes! Overlogs data! Alright, here's the Iceberg Pokemon. At high latitudes, this Pokemon can be found with clusters of Bergmite on its back as it swims among the icebergs. Very interesting. Solrock! He's a meteorite. I thought he was the sun. When it rotates itself, it gives off light similar to the sun. There we go. That's what it, see, he looks like the sun, but he's called the meteorite Pokemon.
thus blinding its foes, destroying their retina forever!
They look like convicted pedophiles. Gotta lock him up for good in the PC, I reckon. Look at his high-top boots. Even that's a crime against fashion, I think.
Mr. Mime, the dancing Pokemon! Its talent is tap dancing. It can also manipulate temperatures to create a floor of ice, which this Pokemon can kick up to use as a barrier. Derulidon, the alloy Pokemon. Its body resembles a refrigerator, and it's both lightweight and strong. The only drawback is that it rusts easy. Yeah, I wouldn't want a rusty fridge. Or is that Chinese? Rice gum is a Chinese spy. Dino, when it encounters something, its first urge is usually to bite it. If it likes what it tastes, it will commit the associated scent to memory. Cool. Lavator, the rock skin Pokemon. Born deep underground, it comes above ground and becomes a pupa once it has finished eating the surrounding soil. Another Pokemon that loves just eating fucking dirt. Just so many degenerates in this game. Oh my god, Dreepy. Okay, should we put him on our team? Dreepy, that is like, I think that might be my favorite Pokemon design that I've seen in a long time. He has 3 forms. That one, then the older one, I think the little one sits on his head, I think. And then the third one fires the small babies out of its cannons. Unbelievably cool design. Unless it's super over leveled, I'm obviously not going to use it. Here he is. After being reborn as a ghost Pokemon, Dreepy wanders the areas it used to inhabit back when it was alive in prehistoric seas. Okay, I actually had no idea the lore of this Pokemon. That is extremely cool. He is a previously dead prehistoric beast that came back to fucking possess the lands as a wandering ghost. And then trainers just caught him and they're like, oh sweet, ghost dragon Pokemon. This is sick. This thing is badass. I actually really like that. Nothing. Why did I not get a single attack that did a fucking thing, but Hop did damage? I just want to make sure I'm using the Ultra Ball. But here we go, boys. Eternatus. Can't he just go and just squash the ball? Oh, maybe he's about to. No, he's getting sucked in. He's getting sucked in. I saved the day. All me. All me. I am embarrassed with that gameplay. Got him, boys. We have caught Eternatus. A god among Pokemon. I've made him my bitch. Woo! Killed it, boys. Yeah, alright, fairies. Off with ya. Do I not get to keep one of the dogs, man? Roll the credits, boys. Whew! Press that like button